Today we're diving into the Ulefone Armor X31 Pro, a rugged budget phone that boasts a 64MP Sony camera, 5G connectivity and military-grade durability. On paper it's built to take a beating, but here's the big question: can it handle your daily grind without feeling like a brick in your pocket? So
buckle up, subscribe and let's get into it.
Let's start with what's in the box. You get the basics, some manuals, the paperwork stack, warranty card, safety instruction, the essentials. There's also a screen protector tossed in there. Not really my thing, but hey, if you're into it, it's there. Next up, the SIM tool, standard issue, and then the star of the show, the phone itself. The Armor X31 Pro feels ready for action. It's compact and undeniably rugged, designed for harsh conditions. And there's a strap included too. You might never need it, but it's there just in case. Rounding it out, you've got a 15 watts fast charger. We've got the European version here, but you'll get whatever fits your region, and a USB-C cable. That's everything you need to get started. The phone checks all the rugged boxes: IP68, IP69K and military standard 810H certification. It's ready to withstand a 1.5 meter drops, 30 minutes underwater and extreme hot or cold environments. At around 300 grams, it's surprisingly portable for such a durable device, a good middle ground between toughness and usability. Here's the breakdown. On the right side, a power button that doubles as a reliable fingerprint scanner alongside volume controls. At the top, an infrared blaster for controlling your TV, because why not? And a headphone jack with a protective flap. Yes, a headphone jack in 2025. We'll take it. At the left side, a dual SIM plus micro SD slot and a programmable button for shortcuts. Whether it's opening your camera or flashlight at 2 AM, this button has you covered. At the bottom, a USB-C port, microphone and mono speaker, all protected by flaps to maintain waterproofing. At the back, a bold, circular camera module that looks a bit exaggerated but works. Plus it comes with orange accents. Rugged gear deserves some personality, right? The back is made of textured, fingerprint-resistant plastic, perfect for grip and resisting scratches. If orange isn't your thing, there are green and all black variants, but honestly, the orange pops. Rugged phones should be fun, not boring. Now, compared to competitors like III F150 Air 3, the X31 Pro is chunkier, but it compensates with a bigger battery. On the other hand, it's lighter and slimmer than the latest Doogee V40 Pro, so it won't wear you out with daily use. It's a practical design that's rugged where it matters, with just enough flair to avoid being dull. The 6.56-inch HD Plus screen delivers 1612 by 720 resolution, not quite full HD, but at 600 nits, it's bright enough for outdoor use. Colors pop thanks to OGS tech, making it great for social media scrolling or catching up on videos. Now, let's talk audio. The single speaker. It's fine for phone calls and casual use, but for gaming or Netflix marathons, expect disappointment. Mono sound in 2025? Really, Ulefone? Dual speakers would have been a game changer. Rugged doesn't have to mean compromising on sound. Thankfully, the headphone jack swoops in to save the day. Plug in a pair of wired headphones and the experience is noticeably better. For phone calls, the earpiece delivers clear audio even in noisy environments. And the loudspeaker? It's loud, perfect for speakerphone calls or making sure everyone hears your alarm. Let's talk about the cameras. The rear houses a 64MP Sony sensor which punches above its weight for this price range. Photos are pretty detailed with solid dynamic range and the performance in good lighting is pretty good. In low light it struggles a bit without a flash, but honestly so do most phones, even today. It does have a dedicated night vision mode which is okay for close distances. Beyond 15 meters though, it's more of a party trick than a practical feature. Then there's the 10MP macro camera. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of these. If you have a specific use for macro, great, it's there.
This is a selfie camera of X31 Pro, not too bad in a good daylight.
Sharp enough for video calls and selfies, however without stabilization expect a bit of shakiness. Video performance, it's fine. Again, no stabilization here, so shaky hands equals wobbly footage. Just for fun, I compared it to the Google Pixel 9. Obviously, the Ulefone isn't in the same league. It's not trying to be, but it gives some perspective on what a different stabilization makes. That said, the X31 Pro's video quality is still solid enough for casual use. And remember, the best camera is the one you have with you. Take it from me, a pro photographer. The camera app is simple, but it lacks advanced features found on higher-end phones. Still, for everyday photography, it gets the job done. Let's dive under the hood. The Dimensity 6300 powers the X31 Pro, a 6nm 8-core chip clocked up to 2.4 gigs, paired with 8 gigs of RAM expandable to 12 gigs with virtual memory. Storage is 256 gigs with microSD expandability, so you've got plenty of room for apps, photos and games. Benchmarks place it solidly in the mid-range. Not mind-blowing, but perfectly capable for a rugged phone. It handles multitasking, light gaming and casual apps without breaking a sweat. Software, it runs Android 14 with a near-stock experience. No bloat, no funky skins, just clean and simple. Is it pixel level smooth? Not quite, but for a rugged phone, it's snappy and reliable. Software updates. Ulefone promises 2 years, but feel free to fact check me in the comments. Connectivity is on point with Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth, NFC and even an infrared blaster, because who doesn't love the ability to control a TV with their phone? GPS also locks on quickly, which is a big plus for outdoor enthusiasts. Time for the fun stuff, gaming. Starting with Asphalt Legends, I cranked the setting to max and aimed for 60 FPS, ignoring the system's warnings about performance. Surprisingly, it held up well. Smooth gameplay, no major stutties, just pure racing thrills. Moving on to Call of Duty Mobile, the system capped graphics at medium but pushed the frame rates to high. The result? Mostly smooth gameplay, though chaotic firefights introduce occasional frame drops. The biggest letdown? The single speaker. In landscape mode, it's easily muffled, killing the vibe. On PUBG, I ran medium graphics with a high frame rate, hovering around 60 FPS. It was playable, but again, the speaker placement was a buzzkill. Plugging in wired headphones made a huge difference, saving the experience. Now, Genshin Impact. Yeah, no. Trying to run it here is like expecting a bicycle to keep up with a Tesla. Ambitious, but not happening. However, casual games like Candy Crush or Subway Surfers, zero issues. The main limitation here is the mono speaker. For a rugged phone, the performance is respectable. It's great for casual gaming, but falls short for hardcore gamers chasing ranked matches or high-end graphics. The 6015 mAh battery is the hero of the X31 Pro. In my daily usage test, emails, video playback, social scrolling, etc., it managed to last almost a full week. Even with more intensive tasks like gaming, Call of Duty, I'm looking at you, it held up remarkably well, only needing a mid-test top-up during extended sessions. Charging is where the things slow down, taking just under 3 hours for a full charge. It's not exactly blazing fast, but for the rugged phone, it's about par for the course. There's no wireless charging, but let's be real. If you're using this on a hike or a work site, fancy charging pads probably are not part of your setup. So here's the bottom line. At around $300 US, the Ulefone Armor X31 Pro gets the basics right. Rugged durability, stellar battery life and 5G connectivity. Its performance is solid for the price and it's designed to thrive in tough conditions. It's not aiming to be a flagship, and that's okay. While the camera and software exceeded my expectations, the lack of stereo sound and lower res display are reminders of its budget roots. If you're an outdoor enthusiast or need a tough, reliable phone for work, this is a good choice. Just know its limits. It's not built for gaming marathons or serving you as a primary Netflix screen. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one.